Dear Mom, you still send me letters, writing in dialogues more beautifully scripted than a playwright's last dream, writing on parchment soiled with tidal wave tears, writing in a font sized with guilt-ridden apologies shackled with heartbroken regrets, and maybe this is why I never write back. Prior to your reincarnation, you were married to the sea. It is an affinity for water deeper than the Atlantic that holds rain over your heart. You once described the depression you endure when separated from the ocean and its intensity to drown Neptune. Your opening paragraphs are littered with, "I'm thinking of you." The final stanzas always say that you're proud of me, but the sentences stand in between are splintered with shards of apologetic glass, forsaken memories of the mother you never were. Gasoline runs sour in your saltwater veins, the precipice of explosion, just flashbacks from ignition, and you apologize. But I don't need another apology. I know that you are sorry. You are sorry for the drug abuse as crack rocked me in the drug-infected tomb of your womb. You are sorry for the bedtime stories you weren't there to read. You are sorry for seeing us less than 6 times a year. You are sorry for the binge that forced you in custody of Larissa and I to parents previously unknown. You are sorry for your addiction, insisting things should have been different. And I know it could have been different, and still, I don't want another apology. You itch for forgiveness like it's a new high. Offering up apologies like magma bubbling from forsaken volcanoes of self-pity, but there is no forgiveness without forgiving yourself. Your addiction took you from me, offering up replacement mothers, but blood cannot be recreated. I spent my childhood bouncing from home to home, state to state, parent to guardian to parent to independent. Mom, you haven't stayed clean for more than a year at a time, building our relationship through halfway house phone lines. Trying to retrace my first 5 years of footsteps is more difficult than playing Where's Waldo in Bread. Crack may have served as the gateway drug to your guilty conscience, but stop drowning yourself in it. I accepted your apology 2 lifetimes ago, and I do not regret you. So, Mom, if you promise to stay clean, promise to keep writing, I'll write back. I will chisel novels of sincerity to the side of Mount Olympus, fastening stars to the parchment of my responses so you can read them in your darkest of hour. I will excavate waterfalls of diaries so you can sit on the shore and dip your toes in my thoughts, and I'll stamp these letters with love. Mark them to my mother, but leave your return address empty so you have no to write back into. Accept your own apology, Mom, I promise you. If you love me like you love the ocean, if you love me like your affinity for water, I will be your tide. I will bring you in. I will keep you anchored in the strongest storms if you promise me to never get shipwrecked against those cracked rocks again. I will keep your sails full against the flattest winds. When no lighthouse shines in your waters, I will be there to guide you to sandy shores. Let the crashing waves wash away your sorrows and take the guilt with the high tide. If you promise to keep writing, I will be your ocean.